This band? I like this band. I wrote it down so I don't forget who they are. Oh, I remember. Fucking Slay!
We're back, another episode of Metal Horror Madness, and this time it's gonna be electrifying. It's gonna be death-defying. We got some Electrocutioner. We got Mark here. He's gonna let you know how hard he likes to thrash. He thrashes metal. He thrashes metal moms. He thrashes his jock, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna make accusations. He's got a Megadeth shirt. I got a Megadeth tattoo. We're buddies. We're both talking about drinking and being complete degenerates. And here we are, everybody. Mark, how we doing today? This morning, this afternoon? I don't know what time it is.
Yo, man, appreciate it to finally be here with the screamer of Slayer and the stream of consciousness God that you are. I'm feeling like $1,000,000, my man. How about you?
I'm feeling like complete shit right now. I can't even explain to you when I was messaging you last night saying I was having a few turned into a lot. Then shots got involved. Then I had to get up to to go do the trash like a normal human being up and down the driveway. And I felt like trash and I looked like trash and I had to clean myself and I worked today. It's a whole thing. You know, I believe in doing everything the hard way. Don't be like everybody else. Where's that get you?
Absolutely. Do everything. Never learn your lesson. Do things twice the effort with half the results. That's my motto.
I appreciate your words of wisdom because that's the last time I'm doing that until the next time. And what I want to know when we talk about doing things for the first time, actually, how did you get into the band? What are the secret origins, the name, the love for the music, all that fun stuff?
Yeah, so Electrocutioner, we formed during COVID. I actually, years ago, was in like a crossover thrash kind of hardcore band. And nothing to do during COVID. And I probably, I think I was drinking some wine. And I just messaged my drummer. The old drummer's like, dude, let's get the band back together.
Sick.
But then when the wine wore off, I was like, I don't want to get that band back together. So when he got there, I was like, nah, dude, we're going to start an old school thrash band. I love old school thrash. It's my favorite genre. It's my favorite by far. So once we got that, we just started writing tunes, man. Everybody always asks about the band name, but it's actually not that cool, man. I just wanted something with like a or at the end, like Annihilator, Exhumer, Exciter, like something with ER. So I was like Electrocutor. My bass player was just like, how about Electrocutioner? And we're like, oh, that's the band name. That's easy.
It's a sick name, dude. That is a great name. It's a great gimmick. And I love that old school thrash too. And you hear that in your sound, but you also bring that newness to it. It sounds fresh. Yeah. It's got a ton of energy. And I see the Megadeth shirt. Who's your biggest influence?
My biggest influences musically are probably Dave Mustaine, like old school Megadeth.
Yeah.
Tony Patara of Whiplash. Whiplash is huge for me.
Nice.
The band Exorcist. It's an obscure band called Exorcist, and probably Slayer's first album. Slayer!
Fucking Slayer! I just can't help myself sometimes. People make me yell that when I go out in public, and I like to yell it because I love attention. I need attention 24/7. Those are all sick bands. I get a lot of whiplash when I look at those metal moms. They're juggling those balls. Whatever, that's a different episode we're going to talk about. I can't wait to start a Metal Mom Festival, though. I'll send you the details. You'll be invited. Oh, it's going to be amazing. They all get time with me in a private room. It's going to be about 25 to 30 seconds. Whatever happens. There's going to be a disclaimer form. I'm making disclaimer forms because I'm a gentleman.
Bands get, the bigger bands now, they get a lot of... They don't get a lot of hate. Some people, the real ones, hate this pay for a VIP experience. But if that's what the VIP experience was, like if you go see Metallica, like
right.
I can't argue against that.
No, I am a VIP. Everywhere I go, I let everybody know. The second I arrive, I let them know I'm here. I'm not playing any games. Same with social media as I spread this brand like an STD, like a disease. I've gotten many of them. I've overcome them all. There's creams and lotions, which is really nice. And there's things that can just make you feel better. And when you feel better, you're probably playing some Electrocutioner. Do you prefer to be on stage? Do you prefer to be writing songs? What's your favorite part about the band?
Yeah, that's a good question. I definitely don't prefer recording. I hate recording.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate recording. It's just not fun. It's just, but writing riffs, I know. I'll just tell my wife, like, I got a riff coming out. I just feel it's like the riff source, the electric. I just get a bolt of energy and write some riffs. But on stage, man, we have a lot of fun. We go crazy. We absolutely love being on stage and encouraging madness and chaos. That's probably the best. I mean, playing shows is just so damn fun, dude. And
So
thrash metal,
much.
dude. Nothing's better when you're just playing old school thrash, you know, because especially we sometimes will play shows with like kind of a death metal band or like a
Yep.
modern thrash band or crossover. But when you hear the fucking E flat tremolo picking faster than you can stop those thoughts in your head, man. I know you got some thoughts in your head.
Oh,
That's what lights people up. It's just like
it
get the energy going.
it gets the energy going, and I need that thrash when I'm doing Metal Moms. Like, I need the energy to go fast, because when you go through so many of them, you guys just bang, 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 and that is so sick that you love being on stage. That's one of my favorite things too, as Metal Horror Madman. One of the things first time I went up there, I was a nervous wreck. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I fucked this up. I fucked this announcement up, and now I'm perfect in every way. So it does. I get up there and I just feed off everything. I feed off the people. I feed off myself. I think of myself like how cool I probably look up there with a fucking mic in my hand.
Yeah, I saw clips. I think it was at RPM Fest you were at
Yep.
recently.
Yeah.
Saw clips of you introducing bands at RPM Fest. And let me tell you,
Yeah.
man, some of these bands they should be embarrassed. They were looking at you just coming at them like Stone Cold in '97, and they couldn't even play. They're just like, and then they're just like looking like the band from That Thing You Do, just like Buddy
It-
Holly shit. You just own them. You wreck them. They got to level up. I wouldn't even want you to introduce us if I couldn't follow
I
that.
had one of the band, Goblet, I think, said, they were like, we got to follow this fucking guy. And I like to just turn the heat up to 1,000,000. And that's what I like about you and your band, because it's the same thing. And that's what we need. We need to, because there is an epidemic right now with a lot of the youth, and they've said it to me, where they're just like, they're not comfortable screaming at shows. They're not comfortable getting rowdy. Social media stuff. And it's like, I am there. I'm there like a superhero to save the day, to bridge that gap. And I sit with these little bastards and I go, you get your ass out there and you start screaming. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. When I was screaming Slayers at Hershey, I actually had a security guard come up to me and she goes, you're being crude. I'm like, I'm not actually going to fuck their mothers. I'm not going to fuck their wives and fuck their aunts. But I had to proclaim it in case it does happen. Because if it does happen, I got to do it. Like, I'd be stupid not to fuck all these people. But the security hated me. They hated me. And it's one of the things that I have overcome to when I go out. And I did want to ask you, when you're on stage, did you instantly feel comfortable? Were you like, shit? I could tell you when we announcing bands from the first time with me, I was focusing on one person that didn't like me. All these other people are laughing and they're buying into my shit. And there was this chick just staring at me like the fucking eyes of death. Because if you don't know my sense of humor, right, I sound like a real fucking scumbag. Yeah. So, but I fucked her after, but no. Afterwards, I went up to her actually, and I was like, "This is my act. This is what I do." And she was like, "Chill with it." But it threw me off on stage, and after that, I like learned to not. I just don't. I look at people, but I kind of look through them. So I was just curious how you deal with it up there.
No, I'm instantly comfortable. I do a lot of. We like to party. That's why we never like the headline. We like opening second because we
nice.
like to. We party before. So yeah, I do a lot of like Billy Milano type ranting and stage banter. I love it, man. The night before the show, I usually listen to some Tom Araya compilations of stage banter to get me going. But no, I'm always comfortable, and I tell bands. Actually, I don't tell bands because nobody asks for my advice. But I tell people sometimes, like, dude, at the end of the day, you asked for someone went to work and they got a paycheck, and you're asking for some of it. You're saying you got to come pay to see my band, and then you're gonna get up there like Tony Iommi and look at the floor, which he's allowed to do, but you can't do that at a local show.
No.
So I'm like, dude, I got off. I worked, a 13-hour shift to see you, and nothing more than I hate than the cliche crap. How's everybody doing? I can't hear you. I'm like, yo, get that fake nonsense out of here. So yeah, at the end of the day, you just gotta either, hey, if it's not your thing, let the bass player or whoever's got the personality. But I mean, I think you should be yourself. Don't fake it. But like, you gotta make people feel alive. You gotta make them feel like it was like there's blood coming out, ready to go.
It's supposed to be like that 24/7 with metal. That's why I cannot tolerate. I will not tolerate Slayer slander. I will not tolerate a metal mom that doesn't want to do me. And I will not tolerate people not getting loud. And one thing I am very proud of is the Metal Horror Madmen elitists, the loyalists, the longtime followers. I see them in the pit always. They're the baddest motherfuckers. They're fucking doing backflips. They're playing duck. They are slamming each other into a fucking wall. And I am so proud of that because I believe this whole scene is about hype. We should. Oh, it's an escape from the real world of all this bullshit that's out there. And to your point, you got to get up and you got to deliver. It's so disappointing when you see a band that has a lot of potential, but you go to their live show and they're just going through the motions. And I even see it sometimes with people announcing festivals and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You got to get intense here. And you're like, you don't take to eat. How's everybody doing? Oh, fucking Cleveland. Oh, this fucking thing. No, you get up on stage, you act like a complete piece of shit. You offend everybody, and you just thrash. It's that easy.
You know, man, I actually, maybe 20 years ago, I was in more the... it was like the dying days of metal, like these new metal times, and there just never was any. There was never cool metal bands coming to Long Island for the most part. I'm like, nah, I don't want to see Static X. So I would go to like a lot of hardcore shows, and there was this one promoter. He booked shows 3 days a week. So at one point I was going, I think it was Tuesday, Friday, Saturday hardcore shows, and he emceed after every band. As soon as the band finished, he's like, thanks a lot, give it up for the next band. He would hype them up, and I'm like, I love that. And nothing. I hate when I hear like some just overhead PA music. I just wish there was more of like that carnival barking that just kind of like you're at an insane event right now. Yeah, but look, man, like I said, be yourself, don't fake it. But at the end of the day, what are you doing if you're playing fast metal? Like turn it up a notch, dude.
Oh, always. And man, talk about back in the day, Long Island, Roxy Music Hall I used to go to, and I'll never forget when they'd put sometimes hardcore bands or death metal band, and there was a fucking fight every time, because back then in that scene, everybody fucking hated each other, and that's why I'm always about on social media now, like, it's one fucking scene. We're all in this fucking thing together, and this is what we oppose everything that's not metal or hard music. I think, metal, hardcore, goth, I think all of it should just be in one fucking happy dysfunctional family. But I remember going to that fucking I went to that venue I was 17, Anvil and Raven. Talking about metal was dying. I was 17, 1994. So fucking Raven and Anvil, there must have been 10 people there, and 5 of them was us. It was so fucking... Those are those times when, like, Scott Ian talks about as it progressed, and Anthrax couldn't even fucking book shows and couldn't get signed. So I was on Long Island fucking holding that metal flag like nobody's fucking business. My friends, everybody either went alternative or they got into and I was like, fuck this shit. That's why I am how I am. I'm that passionate about this music, and I love that I get to talk to people about it all the time. But fucking Long Island, Madman stomping
Long Island, man. I saw, it was early 2000s maybe. I saw, maybe like 2001 or something, I don't know, 2. Yep. I saw Anthrax in Long Island to maybe 200 people, 150 people, which sounds big, if you're a local band, like, goddamn. Right. And I think it was Anthrax and King's Dex. It wasn't a bad lineup, too.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, man, those, that's why I get a little, anger in my heart when I hear some of these young kids just like, how are you not at every show? Like, how are you not at I get they're expensive, but it's like, it's funny you said that. I saw Anvil earlier this year on Long Island, and it was a crowd of madmen. It was maybe 70, 60 people there. I just feel like, when what's the band? I think it was like Testament, or they drew like 2,000 people at the Paramount Long Island. That's the big venue. And I'm like, I always say to my wife, I go, where are these people? I'm walking down the streets during the day. Yeah. I never see them at restaurants. No. I never see them. I'm like, Anvil just played. You would think of it, maybe, but it's interesting how metal on Long Island, it's like sometimes you just, how did Pantera sell out Jones Beach? Where are these 15,000 people when I'm at to get my oil changed? Or it's like you never see them. They just pop out. A lot of them go see cover bands. They won't see original bands. That's why the Long Island scene is still just absolutely atrocious, unfortunately. In that regard.
That sucks. Yeah, that's horrible.
So I always look at it. Like, I'll book shows, or I try to go to many local shows. People got to show up, man. Like,
Yeah.
Bands aren't going to come here if you're not showing up and making them go crazy.
That's where here in Massachusetts they got a great scene. That people support the underground like I've never seen before. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, we played Massachusetts a few times. Love it there.
Oh, it's hardcore and crossover all over the fucking place. Death metal's got a nice fucking niche market in here too. Is Paramount in Patchogue or no?
No, it's in Huntington, but there's like a
Huntington.
Paramount-esque venue in Patchogue called Stereo Garden, I think.
Yeah.
But same thing. They have same thing with the Paramount though. They have one metal show a year. They've been having more metal shows, but it's
Right.
garbage. I wouldn't go to see, unfortunately.
Yeah, we have the Palladium over here. We have this place, Ralph's Diner.
Yeah.
Those places, right? Constant fucking
I
shows.
love Ralph's. Yeah, we played Ralph's. One of my favorite venues, just how it looks and how it is. And I seen a concert at the Palladium, but that town is too damn expensive to Airbnb. I went, it's just tough to stay up there.
Yeah, it's great. I live so it's fucking easy. I'm going tomorrow to see Justin Life of Agony. And I haven't seen Life of Agony since fucking Long Island, like 20-something fucking years ago. So I'm fucking stoked to go fucking see that. As far as playing venues, what's been your favorite venue?
Oh, that's a good question. I love Ralph's just to party in. Just that the whole, just you don't see cool stuff anymore. The diners, they're not cool. There's the dive bars don't have personality. So when you go into Ralph's, I'm like, I wish I could be here every day, just the way it looks. I'm trying to think of our other favorite venues. Lucky 13 in Brooklyn is a fun time. You would love it there, man. That'd be your heaven.
Yeah.
Talk about metal bombs. You'd love it.
I'm gonna have to fucking hit that place up. There'll be fucking waterfalls there. The people will be fucking slipping all over the fucking floor when these chicks see me.
And then we recently did I'm probably forgetting some, but we did a 3-day run in the South. Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina. And we played this bar in North Carolina, the Milestone. And, dude, it was 120 degrees, no AC, no fans.
Oh, man.
It looked like the bar from, True Blood or something.
Yeah.
And it was, talk about water on the ground. But, yeah, we like it, we like a little kind of an evil, dirty environment, So... I don't know, man. That probably, Vitus was cool to play in Brooklyn. I don't know. We used to play this place in Queens. Haven't played there in a while, called the Wild Goose Pub. It's really just like an Irish bar that they let us throw metal shows there every once in a while.
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. At 7 o'clock, you get all the working class guys. We have to ruin their pool table match and push it to the side, and then just crazy metalhead extravaganzas. It's very intimate. It's like playing in your kitchen. It's everybody's on top of each other. So
that's the
any
best.
any venue that promotes just violence and just happy violence. Just everyone just going crazy and letting loose, unleashing. Those are the best.
I fucking agree 1,000,000%. And I fucking the one thing that broke my fucking precious little heart at the Hershey Slayer show. I was in the pit where I'm not fucking going unless I'm in the fucking pit and I'm standing up there. I'm metal fucking harm. I represent that band indirectly and I have to be up there. But I turned around and the whole floor I would assume was all standing. It was all fucking chairs. And these motherfuckers didn't pick up those fucking dude at a fucking Slayer show. And I'm going, okay, back in the 90s, we'd rip the fucking chairs out and nope. Everybody sat in their fucking chair and I'm going, what the fuck is going on right now? This will not stand. So I went around and caused so many fucking scenes. I was so fucking loud. I was screaming in strangers' fucking faces. Followers taking pictures everywhere. I stopped for everybody because I'm a man of the people and I want attention. If I haven't met, you are on this episode. I did forget that. So what do you want? What's the last show you've been at that you've actually you haven't played but you just watched?
Well, last week I was at Dark Angel, Hyrax, Void, and Sacred Reich. Same thing, dude. We pre-gamed at the bar.
Yep.
I was crowd surfing, pitting like a madman, and dude,
Awesome.
it's insane. It's I think I probably fell down the stairs at one point, but dude, I'm crowd surfing and you go up in the air and people. This has happened to me a few times recently. People just as your crowd, they look up at you. They go, no, I got a bed back. I'm like, well, get out of here,
dude,
bro. Go.
I know, man. I don't fucking get it.
I'm not against people who don't pit because we've all been there.
Cool.
That's cool. But you're in the front for Dark Angel and you're gonna be mad because I'm hurting your neck. And by the way, I feel bad if I hurt your neck. But dude, what do you think's gonna happen here? So yeah, we go. Me and my wife and all my buddies, we go to shows, and that's why I tell young people, you got to go to shows, man. We were at Dark Angel. We're gonna go see Master tonight in
Oh,
Brooklyn.
sick.
I was going to see John Carpenter next week, dude.
Really?
I'm pumped for that.
Fucking
Yeah,
icon. What's your
that's gonna be
favorite
sick.
Carpenter movie?
That's a great question, dude. I got to think about this. It's that's tough. I mean, whittling it down. Wow. Dude, I mean, honestly, any answer you give is going to be pretty generic. So
Yeah.
I think it would probably be either Escape from New York
So good.
or, I mean, then it's like Halloween or They Live. It's got to be one of those. But I like a lot of like, dude, like Vampires is so underrated. I love that movie.
Dude,
Like
that's fucking
I love all of
underrated.
his stuff.
So, Prince of Darkness, Alice Cooper has a cameo as
Yeah,
a fucking zombie in there. Like, he's got this deep cut
yeah,
stuff that people need to check out. I saw Vampires in
dude.
the movies, and I thought James Woods fucking killed it. And it
Yeah,
sucked that
I love that
nobody went
movie.
to see it, though. Like, it was a fucking huge flop. So
Yeah,
good.
well, a lot of his stuff was like a lot of his movies weren't successful. I think the only bad one he has really is like Starman. I think the one with Jeff Bridges.
That's a rough movie. That's a
I
rough
like
one.
Escape from. I even like Escape from L.A., bro. I like that.
Oh, I love the
I just dig Carpenter.
cheesiness. Yeah, him playing
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
basketball and surfing and shit. It's fucking hysterical.
It's basically the same movie as the first
Yep.
one, but I remember
Yeah.
seeing that movie in theaters. I think, and it's just like I don't remember what the year is, but it's like a major event earthquake will happen in 1997, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's 1996. So for a whole year as a little kid, I was fucked up, like looking at the
Oh,
calendar,
damn.
like, damn, Snake Plissken's gonna come get me, man.
That's fucking yeah. That's fucking funny as shit. That's the thing with all these fucking movies. They make the future 1 to 8 years from now. Everyone has fucking jetpacks. No one's using money. There's no more war.
Yeah,
And I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? Nothing.
yeah.
Every fucking
But
year goes by. It's the fucking same. Everybody.
I love John Carpenter. Like, I'm very inspired by him too. When you mention inspiration, but we do a lot of like that synth type of stuff because I always love
Yeah.
those.
Oh,
Just did this. There's something about just 80s synth as a score, and I can't stand like when you watch modern movies. Not that I like them anyways, like a Batman movie, and it's like
yeah.
just a symphonic orchestra, and it's like, can I just get a pulsating like dun
Right.
dun
Yeah.
dun dun dun? Dun? I'm like, give me that, please. But yeah, I
So
love
good.
that old type of stuff.
The fog, like the fucking fog, that intro, that music that is a great fucking. Yeah, I love everything. The only other one I didn't like was Ghost of Mars. That let me down. I fucking didn't vibe with that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. I mean, he's got some. I mean, yeah. He's not, his filmography is not perfect, but he's got so many masterpieces.
Yeah, everything can't be
Other,
perfect, like us. We are
yeah,
perfection. This episode, I think I will label the perfect fucking episode because when perfection's on the screen like this and fucking
yeah,
charisma and confidence, if we ever hang out, it's probably going to end up in the hospital after. I'm thinking our stomachs will be fucking pumped. I think we'll have so much electricity that the fucking building
yeah.
lights will go out. I just got a
Yeah,
feeling.
you're gonna have to wear rubber boots, man, because you're not. You gotta really be safe when this discharge of a vulgar display of electricity coming your way.
Fucking vulgar display, and that was one of my that is the best show I ever fucking saw. That was Long Island Nassau Coliseum,
Oh
1994
yeah, yeah,
Pantera, and fucking Typo Negative opening. It was
yeah.
94 too. Metal's dead, but like Pantera's got the #1 album in the country, and it was the most
Yeah.
violent fucking pit of all time, and it was so fucking crazy. I was in
I
seats where
love
like
shows
we
like that.
we jumped through. Sorry, I'm fucking babbling away here.
No, you're good. Yeah, dude, I've done that so many times in Nassau Coliseum. I used to love it, man. Just they renovate it now, so it doesn't look as
Uh,
like kind of falling apart as it was. But
yeah,
yeah, dude, I
yeah.
saw so many people shows there, and just you like buy nosebleeds, and like, dude, as soon as those lights go dark, we're stampeding and jumping over, and
Always, man.
one of us will get caught and ejected, but too bad,
Right. It's fucking
dude.
worth the
And
risk.
you're probably the same as me. I never stopped that mentality. Like, dude, you would love this, man. Speaking of security, Judas Priest last year on the new album, we saw him in Jersey,
Yep.
and same thing. I told my wife as soon as Priest gets 2 songs in, we're going
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
So I jumped the barricade. I do the same thing. I probably tried to crowd surf. I don't know what the hell I did, but all of a sudden I found myself come to, and I'm up front, and security's in my face, and they're saying, "You gotta leave." I go, "For what?" They're like,
Right.
"You jumped the barricade." I'm like, "Oh, all right." And then I'll never forget. He goes, "You gotta leave." I go, "I'll go back to my seat." He's like, "No, you gotta go outside. We should be calling the cops on you. You're lucky." I'm like, "Calling the
Oh,
cops jump in the
Come
barricade. I'm like,
on, yeah.
no wonder why these young kids, like they're a little more reticent. I'm like,
We
you're
we
threatening to
do
call the cops on
we
me?
do forget that
Jump.
security's turned into fucking complete douches in so many places. Like there's venues where they're super chill and awesome, and I feel so fucking comfortable. And then there's like those stories where it's just like, because I've done the same
I
shit.
just
I got
couldn't.
in,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I couldn't imagine living in a world where I got threatened to
Yeah.
call the police for jumping a barricade at a metal show. I was like, dude, if you kicked me out of the venue, I'd kind of understand it, but the police are getting involved.
Dude, I'm telling you, fucking Hershey
Shame.
and fucking followers are texting me going like, yeah, security was watching you like a hawk. I'm like, for screaming Slayers at a Slayer fucking show. They were looking at me like I'm a fucking lunatic. Now I get my voice overpowers everything in the fucking venue. I know I have some fucking anomaly like that, but it's a fucking Slayer show. Every time I screamed it, the whole place should have been fucking screaming it. It's fucking Slayer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you're older than me, but I'm older than the young crowd of nowadays. But dude, you would just back in the day. I mean, I'm talking late '90s to the early 2000s. I'd be at metal shows that Slayer wasn't even playing, and everybody would be screaming Slayer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was the thing, dude.
It was
You'd
always
be
a
in the
fucking
porta
thing, man.
potty, at Jones Beach, and some guy next to you just screaming Slayer and banging on the
Best.
door.
The fucking best. I had that when I was at fucking Louder Than Life, and they give you like Kentucky Kingdom. They set up, there's a stage there for hardcore bands. It's fucking sick as shit.
Yeah.
And I was in the bathroom, and one of the fucking followers yelled it. So I scream a fucking Slayer at the top. I scare the fuck out of everybody in there because they don't know what the fuck is going on. And I'm like, good, fuck them. I'm at a fucking Slayer show. We should be ripping the fucking urinals out right now. We should be assaulting trees. We should be fucking flipping over the fucking bumper cars, and these fucking people are telling me to shut up. You shut the fuck up. Imagine not being allowed at a fucking Slayer show or any metal show. Fucking unacceptable
And it's all.
behavior.
I am a fan of manners, believe it or not, in life. But dude, heavy metal, you get out of you get out of control in a fun way. It's a
Exactly.
party. It's not, you're not trying to hurt people.
No.
But yeah, dude, I'm sure security just thought you were on amphetamines and were waiting for you to OD. They probably were
Probably.
like, check out the metal horror man. It's the Fent is wearing off soon.
Everybody automatically assumes I do hard drugs, right? Because of my fucking energy's nonstop and my insanity. Little do they know, I can't because I can't. Was fucking born with a heart condition, and the doctors scared the shit out of me when I was like 12. And like, if you ever try any of that stuff, you'll die. Whether they were telling the truth or not, it fucking stuck with me. This is just from being a fucking lunatic.
Your mom definitely called the doctor to lie to you. Just tell her to get you
She
settled down,
definitely
dude.
was like, dude, this man is addicted to fucking everything. Alcohol, vinyl, pussy, metal, everything, this fucking guy. If he's addicted to hard stuff, he'll go away. We can't have that. Imagine the social media metal world without metal hard. I couldn't I'm getting sad thinking how sad everybody would be if I wasn't around.
Dude, I don't know how I would go on and continue on in this. We would be living in a dead world.
Dead world, man. Like, I don't do this just for me and all the attention I crave and need and love. I do it for the scene, for the community. And I do it for me a little bit. I do like to look in front of mirrors a lot. It's just how I rehearse everything I ever do.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Are you looking at yourself in the camera or me right now?
Right now, I'm looking all over the place.
I feel like you're the type of guy on a Zoom call who just looks at yourself the whole time.
I do that a lot. I do that on Zoom calls. When I'm working, I'm focused on me 24. When I make my videos, I watch them like 30 times before I post them, and I have so much fucking fun. People could say that's narcissism. I say it's a love for greatness. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Real recognizes real, man.
Real recognizes real. Back to Electrocutioner, who's out here fucking conquering the thrash world with that old school attitude, which we fucking love. You guys fucking drop some fucking music. Tell me about the recording process. Is everybody involved? How hard is it to get the stuff on fucking iTunes and shit? I know nothing about any of it.
Yeah, everything is super easy, man. Our first album we did in a basement with $0.
Oh, wow.
And this one we stepped it up a little bit. We did went to a professional recording studio in Long Island. Joe Sincata, he's the man. He does stuff for like Obituary, Internal Bleeding. So we did the vocals there, the drums there. We did the guitars. We record and the bass. Our bass player recorded that. But it was just awesome being in the studio, man. We write really simple music, so shit just
Yeah.
it's easy, bro. It's easy. Like we're not writing Dream Theater type songs, and we kind of know exactly what to write. So we have a lot of fun, man. It's always a party. We're already probably going to start working on the third album, and the idea is to
Sick.
just lock ourselves in the basement for a weekend, from like a Friday to a Sunday, just party and just literally jam and write the whole thing in like 3 days. That's the goal.
Oh, that's sick as shit. And that's good to hear because a lot of times I'll talk to bands and it's the opposite when they're recording. They're not having fun or, there's arguments and there's different things that go on. So it's good to hear this for other fucking bands to know too. Like you can just go have fun. You don't have to take things too fucking seriously. And if you're passionate, right, that music, like it just flows to you. You're able to get in there, bang it right out, fucking get it on tape and just fucking go.
Yeah, and we are like stereotypical New Yorkers. Like we just bust each other's chops. And if I write a riff and my drummer's like, dude, that shit sucks. Next, and it's like, all right, fine, it sucks. We'll go through it. So, you can't have. Luckily, we are a 3-piece, so it's very easy. It's like, hey, man, 2 against 1, you lose. It's
Yeah.
it's that simple. But, dude, we've never had an argument. It's ridiculous. I can't. That to me blows my mind that bands will. I mean, I guess when you get successful and you get money involved, maybe that's what it is. But it's like,
Right.
dude, it should be fun 24/7.
Yeah.
And half the time we have band practice. It's like, all right, you guys ready to drink? I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
So I think bands can. I think bands can overwork themselves in the sense of like, like, dude, if it's taking you months to write a song, that song is not good, dude. Like, come on.
Right.
To me, it should be like making a pizza. Boom, 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 throw it in, get it out while it's hot, down onto the next one.
Fucking, it's so true. And fucking speaking of pizza, I live out in the fucking sticks and the fucking ship pizza out here. It's fucking Uncle Sam's, a real American fucking value. What fucking kind of pizza place bullshit is? I don't want to see Uncle fucking Sam on an Italian fucking pizza joint. It's that or that fucking Domino's shit. I'd rather eat shit than fucking have that shit. And then this fucking pizza that went out of business, which made me very happy.
Dude, we went to we played Cambridge, Boston. We played the Middle East, and we were looking for food, and I was like, there was a place they recommended, like, yo, where can we get some food? They're like, dude, you guys will love it. It's called New York Pizza. So sorry if I'm ruining their business, but we went in there and I looked at that pizza and I was like, I can't eat it. There's no way. And then our drummer was just like, please, I gotta eat. I'm gonna. So we just ate it, dude, and it was. I actually had to pull the trigger and force myself to throw up right before the show because it was like, I don't know if they put soap on the pizza. I don't know what they did over there, but it was like eating like when you're like washing your mouth out with soap. I was like, what is this? What is this?
That's horrible.
It was. I'm sure there's some great pizza places over there, but New York Pizza was not the one.
That doesn't fucking sound. Neither was Louder Than Life. I spent $12 fucking for a slice of cheese pizza that tasted like cardboard, fucking dipped in fucking honey and shit. It was the grossest fucking shit.
That's honey though. Was that good though? They put
the honey part on top was good, but everything else was disgusting. And the whole fucking pizza. You know how much a whole pizza was? I was aghast. I was taken back. It took my breath away. $66 fucking dude, for a pizza. $66. What the fuck are we doing as a society?
I think that's a go away price. Like they don't want to sell you it, dude. Like
no shit.
That's your fault. Dude, if I go to a music festival, there's no way in hell I'm getting a pizza, dude. No way.
Nope.
That's you. I think you made a bad choice, man.
I make lots of bad choices. That's the first thing I do. Like I said, I went right in. I drew attention to myself immediately. They were fucking coming at me left and right. Me not realizing like it's 10 in the morning. I'll be watching Slayer till 11 at fucking night. So I'm fucking screaming Slayers. The heat is insane. Every picture of me, I've got a beer or a Jack and Coke that's all fucking day while I'm drinking. I'm screaming. Now the fucking concession people fucking loved me there. Everybody's like, this guy. I had strangers asking for videos, just going like, this guy's fucking out of his mind. Like, I gotta fucking be seen with this fucking lunatic. It was so crazy. But the bad mistakes after bad mistakes, the sunburn, the dehydration, the fucking, it was brutal.
These are all rookie How are your feet? What'd you wear? Like, you probably wore uncomfortable shoes. You had blisters on your heels.
I did, dude. I wore a brand new pair of boots I never wore before. I couldn't, and then I had to fucking wear them again at fucking Hershey. And by the end of that, I show up to Hershey. I did 3 days at Silver Scream Con in Massachusetts. I did WWE Raw in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool, man.
All that, dude. Louder Than Life, Hershey. And I'm online to get to Hershey, and I am so hungover because the fucking chick bartender the night before was a Slayer fan, and her daughter was a big Slayer fan. And then she's like, my daughter's the biggest Slayer fan. And I'm like, please, you're insulting me. And she's like, what? And I go, I'm the biggest fucking Slayer fan, I can assure you. She goes, no, and she goes on her Instagram, her daughter's Instagram, and she goes, no, look at her page, and the second pinned fucking video is this fucking guy right here, dude. The mother's losing it. She makes me take a picture. She's calling the fucking daughter.
That's amazing.
And dude, my ego now, I am power drinking. I'm power drinking, and I wake up the next morning I've been out for a week. I've been on the road screaming Slayers at different venues for a week. I'm hungover. I get up, I fucking go to the mall, eat a ton of Chinese food. I'm not hydrated. We get to Hershey late. There's a big fucking traffic accident. The whole time, I'm seeing all the Slayer shirts, and I'm like, I am so fucked. I am so fucked. I'm beaten up. I'm battered. And I got like nothing in me, and I'm just standing there. Because we're just stuck in like this gridlock of people. I'm like, oh, this is good. No one will know me. I'll just fucking sit there. And once that fucking thing opened up, someone comes and says a Slayer, and just out of nowhere, probably the loudest fucking Slayer I ever did in my life came out. Nice. Everything, I came back to form like that, and my ego was just riding. It was everywhere I went there, dude. It was crazy. But my point was, when it was over, and we were trying to walk and find the car, I literally couldn't walk. And people were like, can I get a picture? And I wanted to be like, could you fucking go fucking fuck yourself right now? I'm having a fucking nervous breakdown. I can't walk, can't find the fucking car. I'm dehydrated. I can't fucking see shit. And it was so fucking, my body just collapsed. It's so weird with me like that. Like, I went from the highest energy. I kept it the whole fucking thing. The second it was over, though, everything I had just was drained and just over. And you've got that kind of energy with Electrocutioner. You've got some great fucking music. We got to get the word out more. I got to do some videos with some of your songs when I run around smashing chairs and shit. What's next for Electrocutioner? Where can everybody find you? You're definitely going to come back on, because I have a feeling you got a lot of party stories and war stories I need to hear.
Yes, sir. So our next show is in Brooklyn at Lucky 13 with the Texas Legends Gamicide. They've never played in New York, so they're coming, so that's going to be dope. We're recording a live album there. So I think we're going to call it Live from Madison Square Garden. And like we're going to make like, I think we're going to, if we have the budget, we're going to make like 15 t-shirts that says like Electrocutioner, Madison Square Garden, I was there. And I think we're going to make it fun. We're playing with MOD in December. And for now, we're just waiting to record and write some other shit. Hoping to play some shows, but the goal is to just pump out the next album fast, get it going. Yep. You can buy a copy of the last one at CDN Records or at a show. But yeah, that's it, man. You just see us around. Our drummer's in Prong, so he's right now. He's in California for a week with Prong. So while he's away, me and the bass player are gonna just knock out some riffs.
So, and you're on everything, right? You're on Instagram, you're on fucking iTunes, all this shit, Spotify.
Oh yeah. All our music's on all those streaming services. We've paid the overlords their hunk of flesh to get on there. Instagram, Facebook, no TikTok. So sorry.
It's okay. I've got TikTok locked down. I shake my ass on there.
You can make a TikTok for us. Just claim you're us.
That's what I'll do.
Pretend you're me.
I'll pretend I'm you. I'll just start a new account. It would actually be fucking pretty funny if I did that. And I'm just ripping you off, and you're confronting me about it, and I act like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know who that fucking guy is.
You should do guitar playthroughs, but just play everything just completely wrong. You know,
that'd be so sick.
You could just say it's just a one-man project. You know, you do drumming, and you could announce like a new album that we didn't even have coming out, the new name, different cover.
We can spread so much fake news about you guys. It's going to be fucking great. I'll have fucking stories at the venues, all the shit that never fucking happened. I fucking love it. Mark, it's been a fucking pleasure, dude. You're the real deal. I really do love that music. I was so sick to find your band. You guys really know how to do a thing I like. Thrash! Thrash. I fucking had a great time, dude. We gotta hang sometime. You're invited back on here whenever you want. And thanks for fucking stopping by.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
That was great, dude. Sorry I fucking talk so much. I just get so hyper. I can't fucking help myself.
Nah, dude, man. Dude, you're the star, dude.